Why, hello there. Welcome back to my daily long play stream. This is why I do a playthrough of my current game for a couple hours a day, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, from Wednesday through Sunday. At least that's how it normally goes, but occasionally I do take days off, like I did yesterday. But I'm back. I'm once again playing RoboCop Rogue City on the Xbox Series X, and despite the description on the stream, I no longer think I'm actually near the end of this game. I went ahead and looked at the mission list for this online, and it looks like I'm closer to the middle of the game than the end. Maybe. We'll see. So this is going to have to be a complete this game this coming week type of project. But that's alright. I'm enjoying this game. I got me a can of some zero sugar peach flavored energy drink from the Aldi's. Open that up because I like that sound. And I am extra tired today. I don't really know why. But regardless, I am here. I'm going to jump into my save file. And I'm going to pick up where I left off, which is at the hospital again, where this new guy has ordered a hit on Lewis. And I need to go and save her. I mean, she is basically bed-stricken, so, like, she would be an easy target, but we know she survives because we live to see the third
Memorial
movie.
Hospital. I need assistance. Possible hostiles in the vicinity.
Oh, yeah, we got a whole bunch of dead bodies here. Walking around with the scanning thing. Have I ever been able to go in here? I'm not sure. In any case, so yeah, we obviously have a situation here. These old broadcast monitors. Like looking at detail like this, like the IBM style keyboards. They look appropriate to the 80s. Alright, well, since there's nothing here... You'd think in an emergency situation like this, you wouldn't be using the elevator, but the stairs. Then again, I don't know if RoboCop is particularly capable of climbing stairs. I know there's that scene in the first movie where he was fighting the Ed 209 who couldn't, but still. I don't know. I'm thinking and talking too much. Someone left the computer on. Alright, so...
Lewis.
Let me guess, she was fine and taking care of herself.
I'm all right, Murphy. I'm all right.
As expected.
Oh, thank God you're safe.
We've missed you, officer. How are you feeling?
A little banged up, but I've certainly been worse.
That Wendell guy needs to pay for what he did.
And he will.
That whole
when?
sequence could have been a
How many more
cutscene.
innocent people have to get shot before that happens?
O.C.P. doesn't have our back. We know that Wendell's working for him.
You know what we should do?
Don't even say it!
We should go on strike.
Yeah!
Sergeant, how can we go out on the streets knowing that the people who hire us are working against us?
Don't forget about the robots.
We will discuss this further, but first, Murphy, it's time for your evaluation.
And by that, he means it's time for me to get some experience points.
I'll be catching up on what's been going on, partner.
Alright.
Oh my God, Lewis is back. Hey, Steph, how's my hair?
Looks like an elephant took a dump on an ostrich egg.
So, you also noticed the symmetry of my face?
Whatever, shithead.
Oh dear. Lunchbox.
RoboCop, please have a seat.
Alright. I was just taking a look over there to see if there's anything. This is the part where we find out what we missed. Cunning prisoner stopped. I guess we made the wrong choice there. Oh well. Still got an A. I'll take that.
That's it from me.
Where is Dr. Blanche? I am supposed to undergo an evaluation.
Oh, right. She called. Said that she wouldn't be able to make it today. Actually, she wanted you to call her. She seemed distressed.
Okay. No evaluation?
Escapes from a high-security prison. Now the cops are thinking about going on strike. What happens if some dangerous criminal breaks out from the cells downstairs?
Pray that RoboCop is around.
So far, the only dangerous criminal we've seen in the basement here is Pickles. And he doesn't seem all that dangerous. Seems more like a knucklehead. Also, he's an informant, so, like, I don't know. He's helping the cops. He seems like the last person who'd go around shooting up the place if they went on strike. Just saying. In any case, let's, go find a phone and call Dr. Blanche. I wonder if they're going to make me use a payphone. Ah, there's a phone right there. So yeah, obviously I am not as close to the end of the game as I thought I was. But while browsing through some of the later missions that are going to be in the game, I did accidentally spoil myself an encounter that I sort of figured would happen at some point again. So yeah, I'm definitely going to want to upgrade my attack power and my armor. Assuming that armor's not already done. Let's call Dr. Blanche.
Dr. Blanche.
Thank you for returning my call. I don't know what to do.
What?
Who to trust.
What seems to be the problem?
My research that I was conducting on you, it's gone. All the data that I collected is missing from the precinct. If someone felt comfortable stealing my computer, they may come after me once they realize that most of my records are on paper. O.C.P. has been adamant about me keeping all the records on my computer, but I don't trust technology and I don't trust O.C.P. I keep most of my records with me in my notebook. I don't know who to turn to, except you.
Where are you now?
Home.
You are not safe there. Meet me at the Star Motel.
Yes, I know the place. I'll meet you there. Thank you.
Okay. You'd think a better, a safer place to store the records would be like with RoboCop.
I demand justice. I'm not leaving here till I know what happened.
Sir, can you please calm down?
I'm a respectable citizen. I won't be treated like this.
He doesn't sound
Murphy, you busy?
respectable. He sounds wasted.
This guy's really a handful. Do you mind taking over?
Hey, don't talk about me like I'm some kind of problem. The real problem is that one of you ignored my call for help.
Sir, none of our dispatchers would do such a thing as receive a call and not act upon it.
So maybe the next thing you're gonna tell me is that I wrecked my own fish shop.
Plenty of people attempt insurance fraud.
How dare you? My family has been serving that neighborhood for generations. You should know that I have many offers to buy out the shop, but I would never sell out to O.C.P., unlike you lot. I need to speak eye to eye with the man who ignored my call this afternoon.
Just a moment, sir. Murphy, I think it's your new buddy who's been on dispatch duty today. Could you check this matter with him?
Okay, so... Right.
Something's going down in the locker room. Let's check it out.
Wait, what's going on here? Dagnammit, I was already on a, objective. Guess it's part of it.
It was you sitting on your ass in dispatch when my cousin called the police. He got shot because no officer showed up.
It appears there's a technical problem. I reported it to O.C.P.
You see? He said it himself. That little snitch reports everything to O.C.P. to undermine our efforts.
That's not right. I answer all...
Yes, it's not right, and you'll answer for that. Put him up.
I ain't gonna fight you. We're police officers.
No, you got that all wrong. You never were and never will be part of this team, because you're not a real cop. You may fool some of us, but I can smell a rat a mile away.
Attacking a fellow officer is a violation of the law. I will not allow it.
Of course you won't. You're both OCP's puppets covering for each other. This is bullshit!
Come on, Steph. Let's just go.
Whatever, man.
Your stress level appears to be high. I recommend using a health pack.
I'm guessing you're not here just to check my vitals. Can I help?
There has been a complaint about police ignoring calls.
You mean other than this one? I had a feeling something was wrong with the switchboard. Can you meet me in the dispatch room? I want to show you what I mean. I think the problem started when O.C.P. brought new equipment in. I mentioned to the technicians that I thought something was wrong with this switchboard, but they said not to fuss, as this stuff is top of the line. Maybe you could have a look at it? Found something?
This cable looks out of place. I will see where it leads.
Elise, what's the emergency?
Hello? I just called, and I believe someone hung up on...
Okay, just remain calm. Officers are on their way and we'll be with you shortly.
I haven't even finished my last sentence, and you...
Thank you for contacting the police. Stay safe.
Yep.
So, any luck finding what's wrong with it?
The switchboard has been tampered with. Calls are being patched through to a concealed answering machine.
Doesn't look concealed to me.
That's seriously messed up. But it's definitely not all the calls. I've been receiving a pretty decent share of them. But have a look at this. I marked the map with all the calls I've answered this week.
One entire district seems to be completely empty.
Yeah, and it's that rundown neighborhood. We need to find out what's going on over there.
An opportunity presented itself. There is a victim from there awaiting an apology.
Okay, let me take care of that. I'll tell you what I find once I'm done. I can't undo the injustice you suffered, but I want to make it right. I'd like to start by visiting your store. Maybe I could take your statement there so I don't keep you here any longer.
Finally, someone who's hearing me out. I want to see you by the end of the day. Otherwise, this matter goes straight to Mayor Kuzak.
Once I finish my dispatch duty, I'll come right over.
Good. Good. I can take my leave now.
It's the perfect opportunity to check out the area and learn what the locals know, don't you think?
I agree.
If you're not busy with your other duties, maybe you could join me there?
All right. Trying to figure out looks like the game wants me to head back to the streets of old Detroit. I'm a little confused because typically main objectives have you leaving the station and side objectives don't. You cannot leave this area now. Continue with the main objective first. Interesting how it did that. So, alright. Feels like this game's a little too rigid with its structure.
The governor of Wyoming reconnected the water supply in his state, after it was examined that the likelihood of death after drinking it dropped to a safe 6%. The water was shut off in the first place due to a dangerous leak from the Yellowstone National Park factory.
Okay. Honestly, I would think that if I were designing this game, I'd make it so you can go between the different major areas at any time. Kind of like Alan Wake 2, if that makes any sense. I'm just looking around to see if there's anything I missed. Or we picked up one thing. Yeah, I head to the neighborhood anyway to meet up with the doctor. It's never anything. Oh, here's that answering machine. Alright.
Murphy, you're here. Let's start with what you found out at that prison.
I will show you. Somewhere private.
I think I've got the place.
What?
The new O.C.P. project is what will make this possible for you. But I wouldn't want to leave you empty-handed. So let me at least give you this. The project's called Afterlife.
Afterlife. So someone in O.C.P. is working with Wendell on another big project?
If not Becker, then who?
Sorry to disappoint you all, you ungrateful fucks. You didn't think I'd find you here, did you? Since I'm already here, entertain me. If I'm no longer your suspect, then who is?
I mean, we're all thinking it, so I might as well say it. What if it's the old man?
Ha! You've got some balls to even mention something like that. Nevertheless, good luck. Even if it's true, he's untouchable. Unlike you, I've got some work to do. Final preparations before the expo. So wish me luck.
Well, if he knows he's dying,
Becker's right. We can't just go on accusing people without proof. What else is there?
Seems that Wendell found himself another gang to work for him.
What do we know about them?
Guns for hire. He's paying a lot for their services. They're supposed to be very computer savvy, real high-tech shit.
Dr. Blanche mentioned her computer was hacked.
Then I think we found ourselves a new lead.
Murphy, I want you to pursue this.
I will pay Dr. Blanche a visit.
All right.
I feel like he should be reloading his gun as he says that. Although that wouldn't make any sense.
Can't wait to go back out there, partner.
You're not going anywhere.
But, Sarge!
I need you here. That's the end of the discussion.
Well, I mean, the old man could be, although he might not be doing it for he's probably not doing it for nefarious reasons. The reasons would be, well, he knows he's dying, and he wants to find some way to extend his own life. And he has the resources to potentially do that. Although he might not know everything that's going on with the whole stealing the intact brains of dead bodies. Maybe wiring them all together to some sort of biocomputer matrix that would keep people's conscious alive. Or something like that. I don't know. I'd always assumed it was just another attempt at RoboCop 2 from the movie RoboCop 2. I don't know. We'll see. But I don't think there's anything else here in the precinct.
Murphy! Mayor Cusack wants to talk to you. He's waiting in Reed's office.
Let's accept this jerk. I don't know.
You called?
I did, Frankenstein. I hate to sound like a broken record, but the election is days away. The future of this city is at risk. That's why I wanted to be blunt with you. I want your support. Just tell me what you want me to do and I'll do it. Is it money? Do you want me to pay you?
I will remind you, Mr. Mayor, that bribing voters is illegal.
But if that's what it takes, you know as well as I that we can't have O.C.P. rule this city. I may have overheard that there are some serious accusations pointed at the old man himself. What more do you need to know to support me?
I will think about it.
Sure. Take your time, but not too much time. The election is in 2 days.
I don't recall making any decision in regards to that.
We're killing ourselves to put those bastards behind bars, and the next thing you know, they're back on the streets. Why even bother?
Don't get yourself down. Nothing really changes. We're still gonna be chasing after the bad guys.
Now that Becker has his robots, do you really think so? You better stop being so naive and join the strike.
I don't like, to be perfectly honest, I don't like either one of these mayoral candidates, but this Cusack guy seems to be more annoying, because he's the one who's being more pushy about it. I don't like that. I also like the way he's running the city. He's not doing a particularly good job. Based on the evidence of, oh, wait, the city's messed up. Well, whatever. I kind of feel like the game wants me to be sympathetic for him and wants me to hate the O.C.P. stooge, but it's not having that effect. So it's actually hard to tell what the game wants me to do. I feel like the most RoboCop thing to do is to not take sides, which is what I've been trying to do. Seems like there are no good guys in the RoboCop universe, only various shades of gray. So now I can leave. I like how the game says go to as if it's going to give me the option of where I'm going to go. Ah. I have a feeling this game is going to benefit a whole lot from being played on the next-gen Xbox, whatever that ends up being called.
Are you on your way to see Dr. Blanche?
Yes. Let us hope I will not be slowed down by another cheering crowd.
So, the preparations for the election are in full swing, huh?
Fortunately, I am just by the hotel.
Good. Keep me posted.
Looks like I have more skill points I can spend, but like I don't know if it's a case of I don't know what I want to spend it on. I have not put anything here. I feel like I wasted this thing. Public trust points. What are public trust points, and why can't I find them on here? I'm not sure. Part of me thinks I should just not bother spending any points until I run into a situation where I might need them. RoboCop vision to use. I'll wait. So I want to do this one first if I can. Got some skyscrapers under construction in the distance.
Just...
What's going on here?
Murphy, good to see you. Multiple armed suspects have taken over the store. We gotta be careful. They got the owner inside.
I am going in.
You need backup.
Remember your field training, Officer Washington.
I won't let you down.
You guys go ahead. I'll secure the perimeter.
the mayor's poster. Maybe he actually knows him.
This doesn't look like a very big building, so it shouldn't be a very big area.
You really know your stuff. Let's get him.
Please don't stand in front of my gun.
They stand no chance against you.
All right. He says that while standing next to an exploding grenade.
Oh, God, what will my father say? And the fish, oh, the fish is gonna go bad. Oh, quit your whining, Pops. It's not like anyone can see.
Hey, look at that. Another skill point. I'll take that.
Open the door and come out with your hands up.
Oh, shit, that's RoboCop. Listen, you and your friends got it all wrong. You're not supposed to be here, pal. O.C.P. doesn't butt into this hood's business. And you're police on O.C.P.'s money, so you better scram if you don't want trouble.
What I want is not important. What I need is your surrender.
Well, how about batteries, huh? I'm sure you need those to stick them up your ass to keep that freak show running. I've got a hostage here, and I'll blow his fucking brains out if you try anything stupid.
Break the door. He's reloading.
Who's that?
There ain't an ounce of respect in those perps. There's nothing sacred to O.C.P. But I was wrong about you. You definitely more human than any of them O.C.P. hyenas.
That was intense.
Good job, Officer Washington.
Thank you, Robo.
Alright, so I guess, I dealt with that situation. I'm gonna grab this thing. Because it's definitely, like, more powerful than my gun. I got a skill point out of that, so that made it worth it on its own. Oh, I got a skill point I could have just as easily have missed. Which doesn't. Leads me to think I probably missed a whole bunch of other ones at some point. Oops.
Hey, Washington. That sounded like a proper gunfight. So how come you're still in one piece?
I have
had a
plot
partner who
armor.
had my back.
Keep it up and I might just change my mind about you. I'll wrap this up, Robo. You can head back to the precinct.
Ah, fishy situation. Now I get it. Alright, well, let's see here. Game's clearly marking the location of the serve and protect missions, which are basically bonus objectives or something. Typically involving putting a ticket on a illegally parked car or something. This would be one example, I guess. Maybe. So I guess the good news about me not being as close to the end of this game as I thought is that it gives me more time to consider what my next game is going to be. Because I have definitely not figured that out yet. Oh wait, what's here? A different type of violation. The arcade is still closed, which means I can't go in there.
Shh! He can hear you. Let him hear. They're fixing it with my tax money, and he's still sticking with that Mills bastard.
Yeah, it looks like this water actually might have ray tracing. Maybe. What?
Drinking in a public place is against the law.
I'm not drinking. I'm drunk already. And I am home.
I don't like
There
his
is an
attitude.
open bottle of liquor by your side. I have to issue a ticket.
Sure. Send the ticket to the third park bench at the promenade.
Alright, well, that's all of those things, at least. Wonder if it's actually gonna mark... Maybe it's not this thing that is gonna be marked on the map. Dagnammit. Why do they continue marking these things if they're just gonna be, like that? Stuff I've already gotten. Anytime there's like foliage, the game just looks like crap because it's all blurry and A-list up or something. I don't know, it's... That guy was marking graffiti on the wall, but no, he was actually cleaning graffiti off. Alright. There's more. A thing that I've already cleared out. Great. Alright, well, I'll keep looking then. And they still have it marked there with the exclamation point. I wish they'd get rid of that. There's nothing there. There's a good chance that the remaining stuff will come up in the main story mission. At least some of it will. Something's going on here. Maybe.
Hey, Robo, could you help us? We're in quite a pickle.
I did not actually hit the X button there.
From Mills's office.
This case is urgent, but we can't get inside the vehicle to examine the corpse.
For some reason, the car is electrified. Now that everyone's on strike, there's no one to take care of it, and I don't want to end up like a well-done steak.
I am glad to be of help.
How about medium well?
And if you can look around for clues afterwards, you know, you never can tell with the electricity.
Bulbs are burnt out. Something must have caused a short circuit.
I feel like I'm supposed to be scanning more.
I assume a failure of the Magnavolt system. I will look into it.
And if it wasn't for that, we'd have probably found the car on bricks and him in just his boxers.
I wouldn't be so optimistic.
Getting really strong deja vu here for some reason. I don't know why.
Magnavolt is deactivated. It is now safe to investigate the car.
Great. But if you could take a look inside, just in case.
Gladly. There is an earring on the front seat.
Could be helpful if we find out who it belongs to.
The deceased is holding the phone. The last number dialed is described as the office.
Was he calling his own office during the murder? Certainly worth checking.
The victim was strangled. The rope was tied with a sailor's knot.
Not everyone can tie something like that.
The phone, the earring, and a sailor's knot. That's something to go on.
And the place itself is interesting. Less than 100 yards from the victim's office. I wonder why he stopped here.
I will go to the office to see if the victim left a message.
It's near the cinema on the 3rd floor. We need to finish here before we can join you.
Alright.
Were there any witnesses?
There's that homeless guy across the street. He warned us about the current. He probably tried to steal something from the car. But it's hard to get anything out of him. His hand is fried, but he says he doesn't want an ambulance. Says he can't afford it.
Why would O.C.P. get involved in this case?
Not following politics, huh? The guy was Mills' campaign manager. O.C.P. will do anything to get Mills elected.
Yeah, if everyone hadn't been on strike, they would have brought the whole station down here.
Why did you not join the strike?
Oh, so they did go on strike.
And you're too close to retirement to risk it.
But there's nothing keeping you here, Officer O'Neill, apart from making my life less bearable.
Well, somebody's gotta watch your clumsy ass.
I will let you know if I find anything in that office.
We'll meet you there, and maybe we'll grab a burger on the way.
That
Not
sounds
on my
nice.
watch.
Hey, I thought we were partners.
Like I told those cops, no ambulance. Just leave me be.
I thought this was the
You
witness.
tried to rob a corpse.
Now I am truly offended. Without me, these cops would have turned to ash. I should get a medal for it or something.
You are only hurting your case. Now make your situation better and help me with this investigation.
Oh, finally, you're judging me fairly.
What do you know about that car?
I know the guy who owns it. I mean, I knew him. He always stopped here to pick up this blonde gal. Real peach, I'm telling you. High class.
Describe the woman.
She likes jewelry, but she's not covered with it like a Christmas tree. She knows how to wear it. That much I can say.
So that earring is significant then. Is this a different apartment building than the ones I've been in? Possibly. Actually, it's an office building, I think. I don't know. We'll see. Oh, yeah.
The long-awaited execution of the war criminal Ernesto de la Diego ended in failure when his military supporters, Red Rat, staged a bloody protest. Ernesto was acquitted to prevent further bloodshed.
I wonder how much work they put into creating, like, RoboCop sounding headlines like you'd see or hear in the movies like that. No labels on these offices. On any of them. Either they're all vacant or they just didn't bother to put them in. I'm gonna guess the latter. This place is too well maintained to not have anyone in it.
Ugh, come on, please. Damn. May I help you, officer?
I want to speak with someone from Simon Page's office.
Then you're in the right place. Agatha Crane, Simon's assistant. But I'm afraid we have to wait for Mr. Page if we want to go in.
Why?
A keycard issue. I have to recode them every week because Mr. Page has a thing about security. But sometimes newly encoded cards don't work. I call them unpredictable little things. They can ruin even the best schedule.
Mr. Page was murdered last night.
What? Oh God. That makes my schedule irrelevant.
Were you or anyone else in the office yesterday after Mr. Page left?
No. Mr. Page always stays late, and just the two of us work here.
Allow me to check the phones. Mr. Page called the office during his murder.
Of course. But first we need to get inside. Maybe you could help with the door.
Alright, well, I assumed that he was going to do some scanning and hacking, but apparently... Oh. Apparently not. And I'm not going to put in it just for that. I'm just going to breach the door.
Follow me.
All calls go through my phone. It's on the desk on the right. Things to throw away. I regularly clean my workspace. I don't like to be distracted by anything.
Right. Alright.
Did Mr. Page like to sail?
It was one of his hobbies. I don't know who he sailed with, though. He kept me out of his private life.
Neither one of those boats look like a sailboat to me. Just saying, I don't see a sail.
Organ selling and other ideas for making money?
The books were bought for show. Visitors don't look too closely, and making an impression is all that matters. Mr. Page's words.
Okay.
Mr. Page's private schedule. Some of his meetings were so secret that he arranged them for himself. I didn't even know about them. Receipts for gifts that Mr. Page gave during business meetings.
The game is awfully picky as to what spot it wants me to scan. Come on, game.
Mr. Page's computer. I don't have access to it. Did you find any leads? You know, perhaps you should check out Mayor Kuzak's team, as the death of Mr. Page plays into their hands.
According to his schedule, Mr. Page often met with a person marked as G. In fact, they met yesterday.
Oh God, Could he be the murderer?
Do you know who that might be?
As I said, Mr. Page had a thing about secrecy. I wasn't allowed to view his private schedule, so I don't know all the people listed there.
What about his receipts? There was one for earrings. Who were they for?
For Gloria. Oh God. G.
Gloria who?
Gloria Lindbergh, from Kuzak's campaign office. Mr. Page wanted her to change sides.
Do you know where she lives?
It's just a short walk from here. An apartment opposite the basketball court. I don't know the exact address.
I guess I missed out on scanning this phone here.
What'd you find out?
We have a suspect. I am on my way to question her. In the office, there is an assistant of the deceased.
I'll keep an eye on this place till you get back. Kurtz will be here in a minute. He just went to get us a couple burgers.
I could go for a burger. Of course, they're not going to bring me one, jerks. Oh, she was right there. I thought I was talking to her on the radio for some reason. I have another skill point. Cool. I'll take that. How many burgers can I get for those? This lazy bum is still sleeping. Yeah, it's definitely not an actual interior environment. Oh well. Let's go take a look. Ah. Apparently I confiscated more than 400. I mean, there will still be more I can find, but I got the minimum amount to consider that complete. Yeah, there's another thing I haven't been doing much of with the upgrade to the gun. Alright. That's why it pays to always check the non-critical path first, because hey look, I just got 50 more experience points out of that. I know it seems a little strange that I'm still trying to get so many experience points when I have 7 skill points to spend, but like I'm saving those because I don't know how I'm going to need them. You must be who I'm looking for.
Are you Gloria Lindbergh from Mayor Kuzak's office?
So O.C.P. is using less and less subtle methods to intimidate us. What do you want?
I am here to ask questions about Simon Page.
He's my political opponent. I have nothing more to say about him.
Mr. Page was murdered last night.
Oh, too bad for him. I kind of liked him. So why are you here?
We have reason to believe that you are involved.
On what basis?
A witness testified that you met with Mr. Page shortly before he died.
I was supposed to, for business. But Simon called my office and canceled the meeting.
The investigation demands that I search your apartment.
If O.C.P. wants to frame me, you probably won't back off anyway, so come on in. I was wondering if there was a man hiding under that shiny armor. I have a second glass if you want to loosen up.
Is this a gift from Mr. Page?
He gave them to me when we met. He was probably trying to buy his way into my favor. I lost the second one.
That's funny, because I have the second one.
I have a prescription for them. I can't fall asleep when I'm alone in bed.
Seems like a nice apartment. It's not really bigger than any of the other ones I've seen, but it's nicer, I guess. What's up with the chains?
I lead a busy social life. It's not a crime, is it, officer? I have various hobbies. Sailing is one of the more innocent ones.
Interesting, RoboCop is not wanting to scan the handcuffs. Alright.
Do you like it, officer? Such strong hands can probably tie strong knots. So, am I under arrest? Maybe you want to cuff me?
Be careful what you wish for. According to Mr. Page's schedule, you met often. Too often for business meetings.
That doesn't make me a murderer. Simon contacted me a month ago. He wanted me to join Mills's campaign office. We slept together a couple of times, and there was something electrifying about it. Secrecy, his connections with O.C.P., the consequences if we were found out. And we were. His assistant figured it out. She must have reported us, and O.C.P. killed him. They were afraid he might give me Mills's campaign details.
You claimed that Agatha Crane knew about your affair.
Not only knew, but she blackmailed Simon. She's ambitious. She wanted to get a promotion out of it, but Simon fired her.
When was Agatha fired?
Maybe a week ago? You should talk to her, not me.
I intend to do that. Please stay at our disposal.
Missing you already.
Well, that would explain why her keycard wasn't working, if she had been fired. Oh dear. Take it there's nothing more to scan here, right? Yep.
Officer Neal, come in. Is the victim's assistant still with you?
O'Neill here. We have a problem locating her, but I can assure you she didn't leave the office. You'll see what I mean when you get here.
On my way. Keep Ms. Crane.
Let me guess, she's dead too. Why wouldn't that be the problem that they have? Yeah, this reminds me of the side quest involving the murdered prostitute. It's a much longer, more involved one. Guy's still sleeping. I mean, I don't blame them. There's nothing to do.
Where is Agatha?
A very good question.
When you left, I came inside to take her statement, but there was no one here. Kurt showed up soon after.
We've been looking for the lady ever since, but she's vanished into thin air. She couldn't have left the office without us seeing her, though.
We must find her. New evidence suggests that she is the murderer.
Once again, let's just check every corner. She couldn't just...
I'm guessing a secret passageway,
know
or
that the missing lady
maybe
is the
she
one
went
who
out the
did
window.
She had a motive. She threatened to reveal Page's affair to get a promotion. He fired her instead.
This glass, this green-colored glass is causing me confusion. This VCR. I like how they're just standing in front of the windows, preventing me from examining them. Yeah, okay, maybe that would be more difficult to do. There's no fire escape here, which might be a problem for code violation, but that's not my department. I don't know. Let's go take a look around. I don't think it's in here. Alright. But this is the area of investigation. It would be pretty bad if she were hiding under there and they didn't see her. Wasn't there a painting here? Is this a safe? This looks like something I should be able to do something with. Yeah, I think this slides over. I can even see the markings, yet the game's not letting me scan it. Alright, game. What are you doing?
A secret button hidden in the desk. This is getting more interesting.
As long as it's not red, I think we can push it.
Look at that.
The case of the mysterious disappearance solved. Now all we have to do is open that door.
It looks like she used a computer. Maybe we can find something there.
A message here says there is a panic room in this office. There is also an access code.
9584.
Magnavolt. This Page guy didn't like to let anyone in.
At least the hide-and-seek game is over. Open sesame.
At least it didn't make me at least it didn't make me manually enter the code.
Sprinkled burger buns we haven't eaten yet.
What did you call it? Sesame sprinkled burger buns? That doesn't sound right.
Just delete already.
Agatha Crane, you are under arrest for the murder of Simon Page.
It was just removing an obstacle.
You have the right to remain silent.
I had the right to do it. He didn't even realize that by blackmailing him, I proved that I'll do anything for the job. What else would you want from a political strategist?
You have the right to an attorney.
This is my attorney. I wasn't born to end up in jail. I was born for great things, and only I decide my fate.
You committed a crime. You should suffer the consequence.
We'll see. Unpredictable little things. Again, it's frustrating when they ruin even the best schedule.
Everything will go according to plan for the next several decades.
Okay, lady, show's over. You're coming with us. I hope they throw away the key. Because of your cold-blooded murder, I'll have to reheat my burgers.
Another thing I'll probably not use. Interesting little hidden server room. Didn't think you could hide. Seems unlikely you'd be able to hide a room in an apartment. Seems you'd have to have like a house to do that, but whatevs. Hey, solved the case, that's what matters. This guy's still sleeping. Don't come back now. Alright, well, I guess I can either get to the main trail, or I can just go to, looking around at other stuff. That's probably what I'll do. There's no objectives, other objectives at the moment, so I guess I have to find them. Here's what started it.
Even though we would like to prevent them, medical errors happen. According to one study, they are the #1 killer among all demographics, and that is unacceptable.
The #1?
I was scared to hear what the study found. I wish there was something I could do.
You don't have to be scared anymore, because now there is something you can do. Donate money to the Institute of an Unexpected Miracle, and don't worry about medical errors. Each dollar you spend will make you feel more secure, and how you feel is half the battle.
I paid $10, and now I feel much safer.
This is not insurance. You will not be covered against medical malpractice at any medical facility.
So they're just taking people's money for nothing. Alright. Lots of fun. I don't think I've ever been in this little corner. Apparently there's nothing here to see, so I guess it doesn't matter. I mean, holding down left trigger doesn't really help you find stuff like this any better. I just do it thinking that it will. Hoping that it will, really. Alright, well, I don't see anything else at the moment. But I do know that you basically have to be in the vicinity of a side quest in order to have it be visible and available and whatnot. I don't think I've ever been in this spot. Oh, there's those garages. Maybe I have. Now let's see what this guy's up to. Apparently nothing. Nothing at all. Alright, well I guess I'll go to the main objective then, because there's nothing else going on. Thankfully it's not that far away, but that's not the way there, so yeah. This is a primary reason why this game is taking me so long to play. Maybe I'll check the gas station real quick. Except it's sealed off.
I know what we can do to make tonight more exciting.
Grandma, you know what the doctor said about alcohol.
I've got a better idea. We can bet on who will win the election.
Oh dear.
I didn't know you were involved in politics.
I don't give a shit about elections, but they give free food for handing out flyers.
Alright. Seems like there should be something going on around here, but there isn't. Pop into this grocery store.
If Mills wins, I'll have to close up the store.
Well, your store does kind of suck, sir. If you call this a grocery store, this looks more like a liquor store to me. Just about the liquor. But this is a common problem in the actual city of Detroit, where they have, like, little stores like this that don't have any fresh produce. It's called a food desert. There's more of it than there was, like, there's more actual grocery stores in the city than there was, like, 10, 20 years ago, but still, it's a pretty bad, real problem. Alright, well, I guess it stops screwing around then, and that's the exit, I guess. I have a new environment to look around. How about that?
You're back already, Grumpy? With all those colorful flags and balloons, any other cat would be in seventh heaven.
That cat does not look realistic at all.
And you get a headache just thinking about politics.
Receptionist.
You're way too early. The bachelorette party starts at 8.
I am here to meet with Olivia Blanche. What room is she in?
This is a by-the-hour hotel. People don't usually give names.
Dr. Blanche is in her 50s, bright long hair, possibly tied into a ponytail.
I gotcha. It's that classy lady. She's staying in room 405.
Thank you, citizen.
So, you aren't the real RoboCop? Listen, if your mature lady won't be able to satisfy you, I'm sure I'll find someone younger that would be happy to help.
Yeah, it's creepy. Wow, this is actually a fairly sizable environment. Alright, well, you know the routine. I'm going to look around the areas that are not the critical path, looking for anything useful. Sure, doesn't look like it's going to give me access to any of these other rooms. A little strange, I can still hear the kitty. But whatevs. Ah, look at that. Kind of sucks that that's the only thing I was able to find so far. I just noticed that these rooms don't have numbers attached to them. I'm serious, they don't. Ooh, nice stereo. Kind of. I don't know. Alright, well... Alright. Heard talking coming from another room. I couldn't tell if it was from the game or not, but it's coming from real life. Stupid real life. Stupid reality. I don't know. Again, no hotel room numbers. I'm not sure, but this seems a little bit too nice to be one of those pay-by-the-hour motels. Or hotels. Okay, how come I can hear the caddis if it's right next to me? That doesn't make any sense. Literally, it sounds like it's right below me. Right next to me. Okay, now we've got some room numbers. Just on this floor. And only on this floor. Alright, well, I'm just looking to see if there's anything else. I found 2 pieces of evidence. Hey, it's all experience points. Alright, well, here's the room.
It's you. Thank you for coming over. Do you really think I'm in danger?
Possibly.
Not as long as I am here.
You are now. Pulls out
Tell me
gun.
what happened again.
Someone stole my work computer from the precinct.
But the only thing of value are my research notes. Your evaluation especially.
Does anyone else know about your research?
O.C.P. requested confidentiality, so they're the only ones who know about it. You don't think the old man has anything to do with it, do you?
Did you notice anyone suspicious at the crime scene?
No. But after a recent hacking attempt, Engineer Morgan fitted my work computer with a tracking device. You could download its last coordinates from my private computer. It's right there on the desk. Maybe this will help you find the culprit.
I will find them, and they will pay.
Actually, even if those thieves were after my research, they'd be disappointed. I keep most of my notes on paper, including my conclusion. I know the whole process wasn't easy for either of us, but I'm sure you felt there was progress. How do you feel about doing the final session now?
I promised to adhere to our working relationship.
Thank you. I really appreciate it. You agreed to a non-compulsory evaluation. Does that mean you felt our sessions are helpful?
Yes.
A lot has changed
Yes.
since we started. Do you remember how you perceived yourself back then?
I was struggling to comprehend my own existence.
That is correct. But since then, did you have a change of heart? How do you consider yourself now?
I like to think of myself as a person.
I'm glad to know you can finally see this. Through our time together, I've learned a lot about you. And one thing I know for sure is that you're not some kind of soulless O.C.P. robot.
Why do you think so?
Could a machine create a real bond of friendship such as you and Officer Lewis have? Do you think a machine would bother to help a drug addict believe that there is a place for him in our society? Do you think a machine could teach a newly appointed officer what it means to be a real policeman? Or bring comfort to a suffering old man?
Would an actual person glitch?
We should make a clear distinction. These so-called glitches are your memories. It seems to me that they manifest themselves in unusual ways because they are trying to get through a mechanical barrier. But as memories and the past make up everyone's personality, those memories make you who you are as well. This is what makes you different from a machine. You should not fear them, but embrace them.
But there is also the other kind.
And that worries me. But the malfunctions you're referring to seem to be strictly technological. I'm afraid someone is using your mechanical side to mess with your psyche.
Yeah, this
They
window
would be
guy.
more successful if it wasn't for your human side. And no wonder. It's probably your strong will that allowed you to bear the extraordinary burdens. And it's also what's been protecting you from totally malfunctioning. I don't know a single person who could endure that. So if this evaluation was to determine whether you're human or not, my answer is you're not just a human, but an exceptional one, Alex Murphy. Don't you ever forget that, unless you want to have me on your case again.
Yeah.
I will try.
Great.
Thank you, Doctor.
Use my computer to download the coordinates of the tracking device. It's right there on the desk.
I know, but I like to look around. That is what I do. Wonder why she bothered getting a double bedroom. That TV. Alright, well, there's nothing else here, so I guess I'll download the thing.
I have the coordinates.
That's a pretty ridiculous
Hello,
looking
Dr.
laptop.
Blanche. I got a special delivery for you.
But I haven't ordered anything.
I only need your signature. Can you please open the door?
Can I sign this?
Easy target. RoboCop target. Mission never sleeps. I'm hit. Maximum.
I think the shotgun is going to be more useful for this situation here. Great, the building's on fire. It wants me to escort her, but she's not following me.
Oh, God. Were they here to kill me?
We need to move. Lewis, there was an attempt on Dr. Blanche's life.
Is she okay?
Yes, but she will need an escort.
Roger that. I'm on my way.
On Team Alpha,
Follow me.
engage!
Target impaired! I lost the leg!
After you did.
Leg injury sustained!
We need to move.
Why do they want to kill me? Is this really about the research?
I will figure that out. Follow me.
Can we rest for a moment?
No, we should not stop.
It's a dead end. We need to look for another way.
I will make a way.
I don't know how you're thinking of making a way, but you better hurry. This room is getting hot.
Of course I'm going to grab this stuff. Why wouldn't I?
Follow me.
We're moving forward. It's good. Concentrate on the positive, Olivia.
All right. Yeah, I don't like it when they keep getting up.
We must keep going. We cannot go through. Fire is blocking the way.
Aw, kitty. I don't know how the cat got in there, but okay. I got an achievement for it.
Follow me.
You found Grumpy! Thank you so much. The sprinklers aren't working.
Sounds like they've been disabled. Perhaps it's something I can fix? Oh, she was talking to the cat. I thought she was referring to me. Oh, this guy's a shotgun. I'll grab that instead. Thinking these close corridors.
The fire's dying out.
I assume the game wanted me to put the fire out if I could.
I will make a way.
You can try. I was hitting the X button to reload because I thought he was dead. He apparently wasn't.
Oh, wow. I've seen messes here before, but not quite like this.
We've made it. Oh, thank God. But what should we do now?
My partner is going to take you to someplace safe. I will find the guilty party using your computer's coordinates.
Sounds like a plan.
I'm finally starting to understand. The shooting, the blood, seeing it firsthand, it puts everything into perspective. What I think I'm trying to say is, thank you.
My duty, madam.
So what now, Murphy?
I will follow the signal to track the doctor's computer. You will keep her safe.
Safe from what exactly? Who were those guys?
Mercenaries on Wendell's payroll.
The same ones that paid me a visit at the hospital? Wendell should be grateful. You keep reducing his overhead.
I am expecting a huge payoff.
I hear that.
To track a target's exact location, use the signal strength indicator in the upper left corner of your HUD. The percentage value will increase if you move in the right direction. Set the upper left, and yet it's clearly in the upper right.
Okay, Murphy. So where are you headed now?
I am following the signal from the doctor's computer.
That's handy. You're gonna keep me posted if you find anything, won't you?
Of course.
Affirmative. Murphy, out.
I hate when you do that. Loose out.
You hate when I do what? I don't get it. Getting closer. Perhaps at the arcade?
Your arguments against voting are baseless. As residents of this city, you have an obligation.
Get lost, kiddo. I don't want them to unsuspend my sentence for beating up a snot like you.
Looks like it's his store. Except the number's going down.
Need some rubble?
No, but it might be covering something that I am looking for.
It will be like searching for a needle in a haystack unless you have some kind of X-ray vision. Any joy?
I need to see what is underneath.
Then you'll have to wait. There'll be a truck to move it in an hour or two. It's not like you can move the whole thing anyway. You're not a finicking train, are you?
I am much more than that.
Shit! You're like a freaking bulldozer. Is that what you were looking for? A manhole cover?
I need to get underground.
Well, not through there, you ain't. If the sewers are what you're after, then you should use the entrance behind the mark, just under the overpass.
Thank you, citizen.
So moving that thing didn't matter. I sort of suspected that this grocery store would be it because that's a place I haven't been in. Maybe I have. I'm not sure. All right. Time to enter the sewers. Ah. Oh, dear. I'll do a quick look over here just in case there's anything. I'm pretty sure I was actually over here earlier today, so I'm not sure what the point of this. Maybe not. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Regardless, there's nothing here. Alright, into the sewers. A new environment, I think. Yeah.
Huh. Another respectable citizen on their way to the sewers. Is there a party going on down there? Some of them ain't come back. Let's hope it's not an alien party. Just make sure you don't drink anything. It might have a Ruthie.
So, according to this guy, there are people already down there. Alright, well. Let's go see what's up.
Lewis,
Alright.
tracker coordinates lead me to the sewers. I am entering now.
I can't hear you very well. It must be a bad signal. I've taken Dr. Blanche to the safe house.
Lewis, you are breaking up.
Watch your step. This might get dangerous. Make sure to contact me. Back up. Stay safe.
That old trope. Ah, nothing like a sewer. I love the smell of a sewer in the morning. It's the smell of victory. Alright, let's get going then. Probably take a look at the map here. We've got a box over there. Yeah. Another recently deceased victim. Oh, I saw something. Alright, let's see here. I'm gonna look around here first.
Enemy contact! Ah! Love team Alpha, engage! Performance. Going for the kill.
You know what? This would be an excellent time to get some more points. Spend some more points, I mean. How about if I just put a whole bunch into here? And then a couple into here. And then, I don't know, maybe one into there.
Engaging target.
New skill point available, huh? Looks like I have a bullet time thing now. That would have been useful earlier. Like how these guys wouldn't just die already. Definitely want to check out over there. Waiting for my health to recover. 75%, use that, and then, yeah. Got another one here, just in case. More dead bodies. I'm getting XP from this stuff, I think. Although not much. But every little bit helps. That's what I like to say. Alright. I don't have much shotgun ammo. Apparently I should have tried hitting that button first. Oh, well. I mean, I'd rather have the shotgun, but in lieu of that, this will work. I'd also rather not go into a situation without enough ammo. So yeah, now I have bullet time meter. Maybe I'll be putting points into that, too. Would have been helpful in a number of situations. Says that a small arms fire is supposed to bounce off me and hit other enemies. I guess this stuff doesn't qualify as small arms. Maybe. Alright. Gotta be honest with you, throwing grenades into close quarter situation doesn't seem like a good idea. Alright. Switch to the gun to make scanning easier. Crap.
Can't seem to get hold of him.
Lewis, can you read me?
Loud and clear. Are you out of the sewers already?
No, I found a signal booster.
A signal booster underground?
The entire O.C.P. communication network runs down here. It looks like the mercenaries were tampering with it.
I wonder what they were up to.
Whatever they were planning, I am going to stop them.
Seems like I should be scanning this. This seems significant. But RoboCop doesn't seem to agree, so whatevs. Got a chair that's glitching in and out of existence. I find myself in the office of Federal Bureau of Control here. Ah. A breaching situation. Alright. I was hoping to throw it against a heavier target, but whatevs. I think I shot him right in the grenade. Really? There's nothing in here other than that propane thing? Oh, here we go. A skill point. I'll take that. See how easy it is to miss that stuff? Ooh, right. Nothing. Rather have shotgun. Stationary turret. My first encounter with one. Guess I'll, what, activate the bullet time and then throw this at it? I think I missed. Ah, maybe I didn't.
Please, don't kill me!
Do not be afraid. I am a police officer.
Good thing I didn't immediately start shooting.
I had this nasty dream that I was a homeless guy living in the sewers. Oh.
Ah. Well, alright. Sometimes dreams come true. That's awful, but still. Sometimes I feel compelled to say things that are awful. So I guess that would be the whole hacking thing. I guess if I had this, I could have used it. Who knows? That might be the only situation where I can hack a turret. Oh well. All right. Just because they're knocked down doesn't mean they're dead. Now remember that. It looks like that's be everything here. Alright. I guess if I had the turret hacking ability, I would have had to hack it from that computer there. No, I still prefer the shotgun here. Alright. Those look like mine. That looks like another laser thing, another turret. Alright, let's take a look at the map. That's right, I can switch this gun into full auto mode. I wonder if I hacked that terminal, if it would have gotten both of these turrets. Probably not, but who knows. Alright. Not every breach is a combat situation. Apparently the right bumper button is a melee. Interesting. I don't know if I knew that or not. I think I used it like in the first stream, but I haven't used it since, so maybe. I feel like he should be extending his data needle when he does that. Thinking maybe he doesn't want to break it. I don't know. Alright. I feel like RoboCop should have access to some sort of grenade in these situations, but I apparently don't. But I have these. Let's see here. What?
Compromised! Sustained!
Alright, you know what? Go away. Now you're done. Okay. Fake money. I wonder if the heavy caliber handgun is better against the turrets. I don't know. It really haven't been giving me that much trouble, so I'm gonna say I don't think it matters. Yeah, I'll just say that. Grab this. Only been a few instances in this game where I haven't been at full recovery charges. Yeah, it's got a whole training facility down here for some reason. Explosives. Okay.
Lewis, I found the computer.
What did they need it for?
Retrieving and processing data from my evaluation.
Where was the data going?
O.C.P's mainframe computer. To access it, you need staff credentials, and they have been using Wendell's.
You're saying that O.C.P. has Wendell on their payroll?
The old man is the one who signed his contract.
That son of a bitch. I knew he was behind all this. Can you send us over that data?
I'm uploading it as we speak.
I'll make sure Reed sees it ASAP, so we can get you a warrant for the O.C.P. headquarters.
I am heading to O.C.P. headquarters now.
Hmm. I wonder why it could let me scan that map and not earlier ones like this. Oh well. Just give me a moment to do some quick scanning around to see if there's anything else. Don't think there is, but you never know, right? Already found a treasure trove of nonsense down here, so... Alright, that's it. Drive to O.C.P. headquarters. Maybe it's possible the old man is behind it, or maybe he signed whatever thing they have his signature on without really knowing what it was, or maybe it's possible that the signature was forged. I don't know. Guess we'll find out after I pass the 2-hour mark, so I'm probably going to head to the new area and call it a stream. Yeah, I should have known that I wasn't actually at the end of the game. I don't see any other side quest. I did all of the police work and the served the public trust nonsense. And these things are areas I've already been to, so yeah. I guess I'll find out if I, doesn't say it's going to fail me on anything, like it did with the first time I was in the streets of Detroit. Whoa, look at this building. Fancy.
Hey, Murphy. We've been analyzing the files that you sent us. And it turns out that the data from your evaluations have been used to prepare an afterlife presentation. And get this, it's taking place right now. To put a cherry on top, the old man is in attendance. Just find where the afterlife presentation is taking place, and you'll catch the old man red-handed.
That is how I prefer to catch criminals.
Alright, well, let's see here. It is... Yep, perfect. So yeah, that's going to do it for today, folks. Excellent stopping point. But before I go, I'm going to take a moment to thank you for watching. I appreciate when people take time out of their day to watch my streams, whether it be live or even in archive form. Just as a quick reminder, I normally do a stream like this almost every day, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time from Wednesday through Sunday. Notwithstanding days I have to take off for whatever reason. So my plan is I'll be back here Wednesday, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for more of my playthrough of RoboCop Rogue City on the Xbox Series X. And yeah, we're going to go interrupt a presentation involving the old man himself. Should be exciting. But until then, take it easy.